Hello everybody and welcome back. In this video it should be a pretty quick one. I'm going to show you how to actually replace your passenger side mirror. About a year ago I attempted to put one of those plastic covers from, I think it was O'Reilly's that I got, and it did not work very well. So I'm going to pop this old mirror out and then pop the new one back in, and hopefully it's pretty quick and easy and I can show you guys how to do it. On the back of the mirror it's got all these clips and prongs that slide into the actual housing, or that clip into the housing, and so you have to pop them out using these little pry tools. The one I got from Amazon came with this one here, so we'll see how well they end up actually working out, but hopefully I don't break anything too bad. You just gotta be patient with it. I just try to work it a little bit at a time. Alright, so what I'm gonna do currently is I'm gonna try to pop this frame out of the housing here in order to gain access to the mirror itself. Just be gentle and slowly pop the cover off. So in order to remove this mirror housing, couple small Torx bits behind the mirror here. Alright, so I'm having some trouble getting the mirror popped off, so I'm gonna see how much I need to take apart. But there are little Torx screws on the inside here that I'm gonna try and take out first and see if that helps loosen up the housing. Okay, cool. Then seems like there's another one. There are a couple tabs, so right here is one, and then there's another clip right here, another clip up here, and so get your little tool and just pop it loose. That was loose. Alright, so this ended up being a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I kind of figured it would have just been able to pop the mirror right off and kind of just be on our way, but if you look on the back of this, there are these little tabs that hold the, I guess basically the motor bracket in place. So all of these tabs need to be popped out in order to get the mirror itself out. So I'm gonna have to mess around with that for a minute and hopefully I can get the mirror popped out. Alright, there. I got one tab. And really, if you're replacing the old mirror, you could probably just try to break all these little tabs off in order to get the mirror itself off. I'm going to try my best to avoid doing that, but we'll see how difficult this ends up being. Ah, there we go. Starting to pry loose a little bit. Yeah, you have to be real gentle with them, because there's these teeth all over the perimeter of the new mirror. So all of these make contact with this plate here in order to retain it and hold it in. So, I mean, really, I could probably just break all the rest of these little ones off and just pop this mirror out. There we go. So, that's what the old one looks like. And that's the mounting plate here that kind of just retains the mirror itself in place. And let me see if there's anything I need to transfer over. So this mirror is actually for the heated mirror setup, which my car, being a base model GT, didn't come with. But looks like I need to take this little spring out and put it in here, and then I can put the new mirror back in. What are we working with? Okay, yeah, just got to slide a screwdriver underneath there, and it's going to slide right back in through here. Probably. Yeah. Try not to bend it up too much. There we go. Almost there. There we go. So I got that in place. These connections are for the actual heated mirror electrodes, but since I don't have it, I'm not really going to worry about it. What I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to put the housing back together, since I should just be able to pop this mirror back on once everything's back in place. You're supposed to be able to pop it off without having to disassemble it, but I don't know, some results may vary. I kind of just didn't want to break everything apart without like knowing where it was being hung up on. So that's just kind of why I ended up disassembling the mirror. But now I can put it back together. And kind of just get those torque screws started back again, and then make sure everything kind of snaps back in place where it's supposed to be. I'm good, I'm good. Alright, trying everything down, everything should be seated and back together. And this bottom plate has a small hole right in there that goes on, that fits over this peg that you need to snap back in. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Alright, cool. That's snapped back in place. So there's little tabs on the bottom of this that hook in. There we go. That's the sound that you're looking for when you're putting this back on. You really want it to click or snap back in place. Now you should be ready to put the actual mirror back in. In a perfect world, I would have just snapped the old one off and put this one back in over the top. However, I didn't know how sturdy this is, which it feels, I mean, it's just plastic, so if I'm prying on something too much that I don't know what I'm looking at, you're gonna end up breaking it. But this kind of ended up working out just fine. So you want to make sure this metal tab is going in and riding along the side here. That's kind of your alignment point. Make sure everything fits over top and kind of just press it back in. And that should be it, actually. Yep, looks like that's in place. I'm gonna test the mirror out real quick. Make sure everything moves properly. Oh, yep, looks like that worked. Yeah, looks like that ended up working out just fine. This did end up taking a bit longer than I would have liked. Like I said, I would have rather just popped the old mirror off and just slap the new one on. But actually taking the mirror apart and knowing how to do it yourself also kind of helps. So, yeah, hopefully this ended up being a okay guide on how to do it if you ran into issues like I did and you ended up not being able to just pop the mirror off easily. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.